Hi folks, I'm Dr. Ed Beyer. I'm making this video to invite you to a upcoming workshop I'm going to be holding in my clinic here in Tinley Park. This next Tuesday at 6:30 we're going to be talking about chronic pain or fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. So many of you out there are suffering. I've been practicing functional medicine in my clinic for over 28 years now, and there are so many causes of chronic fatigue, chronic pain, fibromyalgia that medicine, traditional medicine, does not address. I'll be going over all the underlying causes and, more importantly, what you can do about it to get your life back. You don't need to be suffering like you are, folks. That's what the purpose of this workshop will be. Now, I'm also making this video to share with you an actual case study, a patient who came to me, Jennifer, with many, many symptoms that you're suffering from. Here's her story. Okay.
Okay, my name's Jennifer Neese. I'm 45 years old.
Jennifer, tell us a little bit, you're ending your treatment today, right? Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about your health status when you started with us about 6 months ago.
I had chronic fatigue, depression, a lot of muscle aches, joint pain in my knees, elbows, shoulders. I had brain fog. I basically really couldn't function.
And you're a mother of how many children?
Two.
Two young children, right? So that was not a good way to live. How'd you find out about our office?
Online. I was searching. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I had seen rheumatologists, but wasn't really happy with the medications I was on. It was making my symptoms even worse. So I was just searching different types of treatments for fibromyalgia, and your name came up. It said, I think, fibromyalgia in Tinley Park.
Okay, and you come kind of quite a distance, right?
Right, from north side of Chicago.
North side of Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
about an hour or something away.
Yes.
Okay. Now, overall, compare your health today to what it was like 6 months ago when we started our program.
I would say I'm probably about 90 to 95% better.
Okay. And you can do a lot more now, more your energy levels and pain levels.
Definitely, energy. The most important thing is my whole outlook has improved.
Excellent.
With that, and because of that, I'm able to do more things.
Mm-hmm. So you feel like the brain fog is lifted,
Yes.
and you're just thinking more accurately now.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
And your overall pain and your muscle aches and everything.
It's like 95% gone. And
No.
some days it's 100% gone. It does depend on what I do. I have to be careful with that, but
Mm-hmm. And you're still going to improve.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Right.
don't really need
Right.
me anymore. Now we've had to make some changes, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What were some of the things that we found on the lab tests? Like, for example, with food sensitivities.
right. We found out that I was gluten intolerant, dairy intolerant. I know you said I was hypoglycemic, which I never knew.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my levels were off. I think it was low in vitamin B.
Okay, and we addressed all those issues.
Yes.
And you had to make some lifestyle changes. Obviously, we had
Yes.
to remove dairy and
Yes.
gluten, the foods that you were reacting to out of your diet. Now, be honest, it wasn't so easy at first, was it?
No, but once I started for that first week, I felt probably about 40% better. It was the initial getting rid of all of that out of my
Right.
system. And then, so the fact that I felt better allowed me to stick with the diet. Because I knew if I'd go back to it, I'd just resort back to laying in bed all the time and exhaustion.
Excellent. Now, you'll never go back to that way of life, will
No.
you?
Mm-mm.
All right, so your outlook in life is different.
Absolutely.
For someone suffering with fibromyalgia and the things that you're suffering, would you recommend that they at least investigate what we do here?
Yes, absolutely. Even if you're not diagnosed with fibromyalgia, but you have the same types of symptoms, I would definitely give your office a call. I tell a lot of people about you, and I don't know if you're receiving calls or not, but it's really important, I think, to realize food intolerances. I think that's the key to all of it.
Yeah, cleaning up the gut. You also had some infections too, correct?
Yes.
In your gut, we had an H. pylori
Yes,
infection that
yes.
we cleaned that up without medications.
Right.
So
No
that was a good way to go.
medications.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate
Okay,
it.
thank you.
Now with Jennifer, when she came to me, obviously she was chronically fatigued, pain all over joint achiness, She's the mother of 2 young children. She didn't have a life. And once we identified her underlying causes, which were chronic inflammation, chronic inflammatory things that were going on in her body, like food sensitivities, she had gut infections, unstable blood sugar, certain nutritional deficiencies because her digestive tract wasn't working, hormone imbalances. All of this was affecting her whole body and her brain. Once we simply identified the true underlying causes and addressed them through natural protocols, she got her life back. And the same could be possibly true for you too. So if you have chronic pain, chronic fatigue, if you've been told you have fibromyalgia, your doctor's not giving you answers to your health conditions, call or text the number, come to the workshop this Tuesday at 6:30. Hope to see you there.